Please say, listen carefully. You have got, earphone also. Please listen. Whether the sound is crystal clear or not. Please listen. This is my request. Please do. Can you hear? Okay. Friends, today's class is going to be somewhat different from the ones I took earlier. The reason why it is going to be different, the reason of the difference is today's story is written by Bama, a lower caste Dalit girl, or belonging to someone belonging to lower caste of the Indian society, and that is from the one of the southern states of our country. Through the story, we too are human beings. She protests. She inspires those living all over the world in different countries, in different societies, to rise in revolt against injustice. And believe it or not, when I read the story, it seems as if it gave me, or rather made me familiar with different forms of inequality that different parts of the country, that is India, had in different. Like, if I sing a song based on this, I think it will not be justice done. But I can share my feelings through a song. Every night and day, however hard you may pray, the equality that lies, that the lower among us fight. Unequal they sleep, and unequal they rise. Do you know the name? The name for the ones living in and out of sight are our brethren, are our brothers and sisters living behind our eyes. So, my dear friends, in today's class, you get to see the struggle of a South Indian girl belonging to lower caste family. Her name was Bama, and she had to go to her school, and she had to return home through our market. As we all know, that a market is a place, and if you look at the markets of yesterday's market means I'm talking about, or I'm trying to present the markets of yesterday. Yesterday means maybe 200, 300, 400 years back. The market of today is totally different from the ones we have today. The market of yesterday is different from that of today. Understood? What? And The poet is describing a market in a village. It is a village market. Where? A market in a village 200 years back. And it is somewhere in one of the South Indian states. The poet talks about the time when untouchability was practiced and the society was not able to, you know, was not moving fast. The movement or the flow of the human life was too slow. It seemed to the writer as if the people, due to the division of society into classes, was not moving like it is today. Today, we are almost half free from the barrier. The barrier means the social barrier we experienced 2, 3, 400 years back. We keep. Sometimes we feel proud of who we are if we belong to the upper class of the society. It is something that those belong to the upper caste of the society feel happy. It seems as if the sense of superiority, understood, is what keeps them, even if they don't have money, becomes the reason of their happiness. But is this why we come to this world? Is this why we have come to live? Life is far superior, far beyond what we imagine it to be. Life is a treasure. Life is a gift. And those who see it as a gift are the happiest people on earth. Don't destroy the beauty of a gift. You know what is gift? Gift is blessing. And the blessed ones are those who get gifted. If you look at many coming to this world, there are thousands of orphans, born all over the world every night and day. Half the people coming to this beautiful world are gifted. Even the greatest of men, the richest of people, sometimes adopt babies. They go to the places where the babies unclaimed are gifted to those parents who are fighting for the birth of child, those who don't have children. And this business of adaptation is going on only because of the fact that though we look like we are human beings, the reality is we are not human beings at all. Then you can tell me, sir, what do you want to say? Are we beasts? Yes. Maybe we look like human beings, but the evils that we carry in our brains make us equal to the animals we see in zoos and forests. Isn't it? The level that we stoop to allows us to say that we are no less than beasts. Even the beasts we see in the prisons, in the zoos and the forests are far, far compassionate, human, even innocent, and even better than the so-called inner societies of men. and me. Maybe you look decent, maybe you look like a human being, but the things that you do are the outburst of who you are. As we all know, our action speaks louder than our words, so the actions that we perform not only belittle us in front of the naked eyes of the society, we do things that make the society see us as animals living side by side human beings. If you are an ordinary person, if your pocket is full of money, the day you go to your friend who is ordinary, you feel as if that boy doesn't exist. Sometimes when you talk to him, you make him feel the music of the presence of money in your pocket. Because with money in your pocket, you will treat him like he doesn't exist in front of your eyes. Isn't it? You treat him like he is an animal. Right? Why? It is only because of the presence of arrogance, the ego that we carry, the evil. We are no more friends of the people. We are no more good human beings. With every change that the civilization brought us, we look for the ideas. We look for things. We look for the ways to divide us. But is it good to divide ourselves, to divide all based on caste, community, creed, religion, borders? Is this a very good thing to do? Do you see it as the best thing? Do you see it as a very good thing to do? If dividing people in the name of religion, caste, community, region, and superiority, riches, I think the reason behind our unhappiness, the reason behind the equality that we face, the reason behind the unhappiness all over the world is our sense of superiority complex. And this disease is the reason why the people cannot live a happy life. To live a happy life, all you should do is sacrifice. What? Your ego. Give up your arrogance, your sense of superiority. My father, if your father has given you something, it separates you from others. You will not let your friends touch your bike if your father has gifted you a very costly bike. Will you let your friend touch? All you will do is, my God, don't touch it. First buy one before you touch it. Or you do not have the right to do that, but you do not belong to a family. Understood? Clear? That can buy you a thing like that. What is this? The moment you get something, the moment you receive something, the moment you feel that you are different from that boy, and the reason of the difference is you have, that fellow doesn't have. Clear? And you, due to the presence of those things in your life, you don't think twice before belittling that boy for the absence of the things you have, for the absence of the things in his life. What is this? If you belong to a upper caste, understood, and your friend belongs to a lower caste, because of your superiority, because of your caste, you feel as if you should make him feel the music, make him feel who you are, make him feel your difference from him. Is this how we should live our life? Then the song of equality will no more be heard in this beautiful world of man. Then the same song that I've said, in equal we sleep and in equal we rise. Life is a hell, not a paradise. In equal we sleep, in equal we rise. Life is a hell, not a paradise. Have you seen who has made life hell? Life is a hell only because what we did. What have we done? We have played with life. We have played with our existence. We have destroyed the society in the name of caste, community, religion, border. Understood? Communalism. What is this? Is this how the humanity all over the world be happy? Can we make the people all over the world happy? I don't think that you will understand the greatness of Rabindranath Tagore, but to understand his greatness, you have to understand the lines of the song. আমরা সবাই রাজা আমাদেরই রাজার রাজত্বে নইলে মোরা রাজার সাথে মিলবো কিশোর. It means the condition to be very close to others. If you want yourself to be equal to those who live in this society, you have to what? Leave, or you have to reject the notion that you are somewhat different from them. And I have already told you, the reason why we feel different is due to the presence of the things in our life. If you think that you belong to a caste that is superior, if you feel that you have things of great value, if you have a bright future, if you have rich fathers and mothers, clear? Actually, these are not the things that keep you happy. These are the reasons of your unhappiness. Maybe they will give you temporary happiness. But when you free yourself from these bad things like sense of greatness, clear? When you free yourself from the notion that you are superior to them because of the presence of these things in my life, clear? Then you, I think, will understand that you have killed your existence. You have destroyed your life. If these things of happiness, material happiness, clear, are the reasons to make you happy or make you feel as if you are the happiest man on earth, I think you are making the biggest mistake of your life. Am I right or not? The biggest mistake. Why? with your money, with your bank balance, with your difference, with your superiority complex, with your position in the society, can you do a Lata Mangeshkar? Can you become Kishore Kumar? Can you become Maradona? Can you become Play? Can you become Mother Teresa? Is it possible to be like them? You can excel in the field only if you look for excellence. And excellence is not free. It's not sold in the market. To be like them, you need to make a lot of sacrifices. Like Mother did. What did Mother Teresa do? Can you tell me? Like all of us living in the society, even she fought the stinging smell, bad odor of the rotting bodies rotting on the streets of Calcutta. There are many poor people found on the streets of Calcutta, and she fought the bad odor smell and rescued those people and took them to Nirmal Hridaya, where they were taken proper care of, where they were treated, given the best treatment. When you are ready to make sacrifices, that is the day when you are born again. That will be the second birth. It is very to live unequal, but it is very difficult to live equal. Living equal is very easy. Living unequal is very easy. There are many reasons for our inequality. But when it comes to living equal, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. You must have seen a boy, if you are using a Facebook, internet, you must have seen a man, going from one place to another, looking for babies who are starved, those who are having, bad diseases, fighting for life. Understood? There are many parents coming to him with prayers to save their babies. You might have seen that fellow, no? That white man eating with the poor families and helping them. Have you seen that man? What is that? What does that fellow represent? He represents a society that speaks of what? Equality, dignity, free society, freedom from ailments, a paradise-like society. The day when we all living in this world will think of, the entire humanity will think of keeping all of us living in this world happy. That will be the day on which we will be the happiest. The world will be happy. And the wars, the fighting, the fights in the name of religion, caste, community, everything will vanish. I don't know whether you heard that song or not. Have you seen? Have you heard that song? That song is a very nice song. When everyone, that African song, I cannot remember. When everyone asks you who you are already enough. That is one song. If possible, if you get time, understood, you listen to that song, you will feel happy. Sometimes music can give you what nothing in this world can give. This is why I sing song. Now my question is, believe it or not, that little Bama, a class 3 student, little girl Bama, a class 3 student girl, okay, going through the village market, took only 10 minutes to reach her home. But every day she took 30 minutes to reach home. The reason, from school to home. How much time did she need? She needed only 10 minutes in reality, but she took 30 minutes to reach home. The reason why she used to reach him, it took her 30 minutes, understood, to reach home from her school, because it was only because of the fact that she enjoyed different scenes, the village scenes, the market, different, the grocery shops, the political gatherings, the different people, or the shops selling different things. Clear? And sometimes some games, uh, monkey games, magic shows, that on her way home she saw those things. Besides, she was a little girl. To her, everything was full of curiosity. When we are little, we were curious to know what is unknown, isn't it? And her baby eyes were full of desires to know the unknown, to see the unseen, and to explore the unexplored. Right or not? And this was why it took her 30 minutes to reach home from her school through the market, village market. But one day she saw something different. What was it? An old man from her community was running with a packet of food on his stick. And when he was running, he was running like a madman, balancing that packet of stick on the of food on the stick. He saw to it that it doesn't fall. You get it? And that was how the packet of food was taken every day. And the packet of food that old man from her community brought was for her livelihood. What does it speak of? Can you tell me? Doesn't it speak of inequality? Is not it inequality? A man of her community, it means she belongs to a lower caste, and the man of her community, an old man of her community, used to bring food packet, understood, balancing it on a stick. Why? It was because the society didn't allow the poor or the Dalits or the untouchables or the lower section of the society to touch the food. Had they touched the food, what would have happened? The food would have become impure. So, to them, the food was pure as long as it was not touched by someone of the people belonging to the lower caste of the society. Was this justice done? Was this equality? Was not it the evil phase of the society? Do you want a society like this? The evil society? Is this how we can gift our children a paradise on earth? Will this, fights over different issues going on, with fights going on over borders, with fights going on over religions, communal disharmony, can humanity get a chance to live in paradise? Is this why we have come to this world? The moment she returned home, Bama returned home, she found it important to ask her elder brother, whose name was Anand. Dada, Dada, what, Bahan? Tell me, what happened? Bama said to her elder brother, Brother, today I saw an old man carrying a packet of food on a stake, and he was going like a madman, balancing it on the stick that he had with him. Then the truth that her brother disclosed made her see the evil phase of inequality that prevailed in the society. And what was the ugly phase of caste discrimination, inequality, injustice? Her brother told her, Bana, sister, this is what. And when she was told what was what, it seemed to her as if the sky fell on her head. The beauty of her life vanished overnight. To her, the world was very, very beautiful. When the truth was unfolded, when the truth surfaced before her eyes, that carefree little tiny girl changed into a sensitive, awakened soul. It seemed to her as if she is born again. A new awareness was born in her as soon as she was told the truth. And she never expected the truth to be this bitter. And at the same time, her brother told her to fight this injustice, to fight this inequality, to fight these atrocities, this discrimination. You need education. Gather education. Educate yourself. Once you become educated, you can fight these atrocities. You can fight this injustice. You can fight this caste divide or discrimination with education. She decided on that day. She took the vow. She told herself that I have to defeat them. And that was through education. Through proper education. And she gathered education that helped her to defeat these evils of caste system. She became a great writer. She got good education. She wrote so many books. People respected her. She fought inequality. Her society recognized her. She was held in high esteem by all. So now you get justice. You see her getting justice only after she educated herself. So, through this story, Bama wants to say, don't lose hope. It is not the story of Bama alone. We too are human beings, is a cry for justice. Even the title, We Too Are Human Beings, is a cry for justice. And it speaks of justice for all the Bamas. All the Bamas means all who belong to the lower caste of the society. To rise in revolt against injustice that prevails, that live with us in the society. If they don't rise in revolt against the injustice, inequality, the society will not understood. The society will not be a happy one for all. For a happy society of tomorrow, for a paradise-like society of tomorrow, we need to stop the division of people based on caste, community, religion. Please don't divide us in the name of caste, community, religion. If you want the society to be a paradise of you. With this, I come to the end of this class. If you think you benefited from my class on We Too Are Human Beings by Bama, don't hesitate to give me at least one like. Bye.